You can fight?
And that power!
I found my answer. I offer my life in battle, not in sacrifice.
Then we fight.
That thing on its back! That's the human possessing it, right?
Yes, it must be. If we strike at the human precisely, everyone, you need not hold back. We fight to save the dragon god, Et. And I shall fight with all I am.
We're not sacrificing anyone! Come on, team, we fight together!
Come forth now.
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness!
You think yourself equal to a UG? I'll use what I must.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away!
I'll take this. I'll be taking that.
Why, hello there.
I'll let my fists do the talking. Let's go!
For all that we strive for! Oh, gales of wind!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Even my
weak spot.
strength will be needed. Summoner, I ask for your aid.
Strike true!
Let us clean up this mess. Oh, power of kings!
We hit
Maelstrom!
their weakness! Nice moves, Heisme!
Child's play!
Nice dodge, Hulkenberg! Like poetry in motion.
Here's through!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right
This
in their
is the
weak
power
spot.
said to belong to a priestess. I must concentrate.
Go! Heed me!
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness!
Be neither timid. I'll use what I must. Gale!
You hit their weakness!
It's okay.
Nice
We can do
moves,
this.
Heisme.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Come on! For all that we strive for! This won't do. Comrades, lend me your strength. Not this skill. Magic Seeker! Healing arts.
I knew you'd help.
I shall do my best. I can do this.
It is your turn! It's absorbing the Dragon God's power?
My strength.
Hulkenberg! You've got
Now
several
accept
elements
your
slowing you
fate.
down! You hit
Maelstrom!
their weakness!
Let's stay calm.
Nice
Let's go!
moves, Heisme.
Here's through!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
Is everyone all right? Come! Charge!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Even
their
my
weak
spy.
spot! Victory!
Show them our might!
You missed! Yuba, come on, focus!
This is poison.
Yuba's poisoned. That's gonna keep wearing her down.
I'll use what I must. Gale!
You hit their weakness!
It's okay.
Nice move, Heisme!
Let me help!
Thank you.
I stand ready. Magic Seeker! I will not let you die.
That helped.
You've got a
I shall
bunch
do
of
my
ailments
best.
slowing you down, Captain!
Let us combine our powers.
Strike true! Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness!
You think... Maelstrom!
Yuba,
Let's
we
stay
gotta
calm.
do something
Falling
about
back.
all those
Time for some
ailments.
close call.
Watch
Come
yourself.
forward, Royal Soul.
Come on!
Not good.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Oh, power of heroes! Oh, gales of wind!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Even my
weak spot.
strength. If we all work together, that's all to turn the tide.
We did it! Now we just need to take down the body.
And this is poison.
Yuba's really
Not
hurting.
full yet.
Can we help her? Yuba's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
Advance! I need just now accept your
Gonna
fate.
keep wearing her down.
Some darker arts. Power wells within me.
I admit,
Tremble
Steady
before
effort is
me.
key.
the dragon.
The dragon god Et has returned to its sacred vessel. Legend has it that while in its vessel, that's when the dragon god's power is greatest, and weakest when it takes to raging wing. So if it has a true form, you see it now before you. And here is our village's divine relic, Dracadios, Lance of the Dragon God.
'Twas rusty and worn, but now it almost gleams.
So dragons aren't just magical beasts. They're a manifestation of pure Magla. My sister's research. She was right.
You all had the right of it. All these tragic calamities, they are not born of the Dragon God's wrath.
Then maybe they arose from the temple's melancholia. Perhaps that human was the source.
'Tis not the first time. Thinking back on it now, a human has always been at the heart.
You think humans are what's causing all of this?
No, I don't think that's quite it. Something about that monster. The way it instinctively tried to shield its eyes and ears. It was as if we faced the living past of the Mustari people itself. The Mustari reject the world beyond ours, lost and comforted by ignorance. And in adversity, it is our God we cling to as cause and answer to our suffering. Maybe we have only ourselves to blame. A self-inflicted madness. Our hearts are the source of Magla, of magic arts. Even this new power, this archetype that has awakened within me. Another. I did not know this one existed.
If this mural had been lost until now, then... This paints quite a different picture of the priestess. She looks to be fighting.
You suppose this is the truth of the priestess's duty? I mean, offering her life to quell the calamity.
It had always seemed odd that the dragon god dwelled within a lance, of all things. Not a sealed urn, but a weapon. You were wrong. No, we did not even think to question.
You would have died in the name of an era of semantics. The world has not been kind to you, girl.
No. On the contrary, I feel I've been saved. I finally see my path laid before me. So thank you. Let us return now to the village. You said you had business with the lands when all this had settled down, did you not?
Yes, but I doubt you'll want to let go of it after all that. We have to figure that out.
I cannot simply relinquish it, but perhaps instead...
What was that?
Surely not. The human from the altar? How has it not perished?
I heard it enter the water. This channel leads straight to the ocean. If it seeks prey to regain its strength...
Then it can only be headed for the village.
Damned beast! So much for taking it slow on the way back. After it!
Someone, please!
Monster! A monster in our village!
I hear screaming. It's gotta be here.
You lot came back! We honestly... Ha! Looks like the little lady made it out, eh?
Of course! But more important...
Right. We've got a human on the hunt. Del's helping the villagers get to higher ground.
Truly? I'd not have expected it of...
That's Fidelio through and through, isn't it?
I am Euphausia, the priestess. Thank you for helping with the evacuation.
Oh, priestess!
Lady Yufa, please save...
What don't you lot get about evacuate? You want to live? Do as you...
Priestess! What happened to the ritual?
Did you even perform the rite? Oh, this is a disaster. How can we survive now?
The dragon god Et is here as our guardian deity.
Don't worry, you'll get your ritual. The real one, that is. The ritual that's been buried for hundreds of years.
As the priestess, on my life, I will drive back this calamity.
Hold on now. You're not actually gonna...
Basilio, where's the monster?
So be it. We end this here!
We can do this! It is time I put the truth to our teachings and rituals. I stand anew. I stand with you.
I thought we already finished this guy.
Oh,
Just
power
another
of
one.
kings!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Sorry.
Why, hello there,
I will
treasure.
fight with pride. Pugilist! Come on!
Is everyone all right? Magic Seeker! Not this one. I defer to you.
Even my strength will be needed.
For victory! Strike true! My strength!
A favor, if I may.
Let's stay calm. Pugilist! It didn't
Attack
work.
was nullified?
I stand ready. Magic Seeker! shield!
I knew you'd help.
I shall do my best. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength! Come forth now!
Thanks.
What was that tactic?
I'll use what I must.
Pierce attacks won't get through. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
That did
Attack was
nothing?
nullified?
It's
Pierce
okay.
attacks won't get
We
through.
can do this. We'll do this together. Nothing?
It didn't affect them.
Magic Seeker! Healing arts.
That helped.
This is the power said
Looks
to
like we
belong
can't
to a
brute force through
priestess.
this one.
Let us combine our powers.
Show them our light.
That did nothing?
It didn't affect them.
Trivial. Poison.
Cube was poisoned. That's gonna keep wearing her down.
Now accept your fate. No. I leave it to you.
I will come forth, Royal Soul. Let me help.
Thank you.
With the curious for all that we strive for!
I am grateful. Even my strength will be needed. Summoner.
Heed me!
This won't
Kidding
work.
me? That didn't do a thing.
I'm inadequate.
Yupa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets
Assassin!
attacked, it's over.
Somewhat?
It didn't affect them.
Let's stay calm. Pugilist! Pierce, it didn't work.
This is nothing. Magic Seeker!
Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them.
Magic Seeker! Are you all right?
I knew you'd help.
Everyone is counting on me. I pray you're ready. Perhaps this will be too strong.
I'm counting on you.
Taking center stage. Don't underestimate me. Face her! Let's not. Now for a grand maneuver. I think I'll
I'll show you!
Wait, that was nullified?
Is that all?
Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing!
Is everyone all right? Magic Seeker!
Even my strength will be needed. Summoner! No, not this. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength! I must concentrate. There's another way. Closing in on the enemy! I must do this!
Really hurting!
I won't last
Someone help
much
her?
longer.
Come on, help me out!
No need to
Thanks.
worry. That was helpful.
Thank you.
It's okay. We can... I won't hold back! No. Let's work together! I'll get some distance. Forward!
Pierce attacks won't get through!
Falling back. I'm counting on you.
I stand ready. Magic Seeker! I will protect you!
That helped. I shall do my best. If we all work together, be purified! I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. This is just what I need. This might be too much.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Behold this power. This might sting. Seriously?
My strength!
Come on!
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! A mystic shield!
I am grateful. Even my strength will be needed. To the back! Take my fullest power. Come forth now. That was
Kidding me?
ineffective.
That didn't do a thing!
You're so slow. I call upon a royal soul. You can count
I
on
knew
me.
you'd help.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
I will fight with pride.
Wind isn't working! Try hitting them with something else!
Time for some close combat. Come forth, Royal Soul! Here's true!
Is everyone all right?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
For all that we strive for! I will protect you!
Thanks.
Everyone is counting on me. If I can get close, I must do this.
My
shoulder.
What's going on? How can we get anywhere if his weakness keeps changing like that? And he's not even looking at us! Hey, maybe I could flutter over there and try distracting it. I bet that praying's connected to how he keeps changing his weakness. If I can snap him out of it, then once he's weak to something we can use, just give me the signal, and I'll go pester him. Should I go distract him? Leave it to me! need a minute. Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them. This is just what I need! Raging fire!
I'll let my fists do the talking.
They're immune to light. Careful, everyone. Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them.
I won't hold back! Maybe not. I'll get some distance. The next one's yours.
With the curious
They're immune
heart
to
of a
light.
wanderer.
Careful, everyone.
Let justice prevail! Oh, gales of what
Are you kidding me? That didn't do
Even
a
my
thing.
strength will be needed.
Pierce attacks won't get through.
Be purified!
Watch me! Don't rush this. Darkness won't work on them. You sure don't give up easy.
Okay, we can do this. I'm counting on you.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! A mystic shield!
That was helpful. Everyone is count. I must do this! The enemy still stands.
This is just what I need. Sorry, my mistake.
You're so slow.
Pierce attacks won't get through.
The next one's yours.
I stand red. Magic Seeker! I will protect you!
Thanks. Even my strength will be needed.
Be purified!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Faker!
This is for the future of the Mastari! Fall!
Applause, please.
I feel stronger.
Excellent! I've grown.
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Right. That's the end.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa,
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
you mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was inside the temple. What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Edeni, even the night Father and Mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
We support her. Without the rite of sacrifice, was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters, the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her?
You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I think I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
I have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance. Priestess.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If you challenged them, and they won fair and square...
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Del.
So, that's the lance everyone's after.
I wanted to discuss that. But to that end, the monster is gone, the Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands, the threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, we lose our magic powers?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Stroll? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios. Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings we were then.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of you.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the Lance's secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving...
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make...
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about, and we still barely managed to survive.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
We could try convincing the brothers to join our side.
No, I don't think that one's realistic. I doubt even I could sway them.
We need some way to keep the lance and use it to...
How about...
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages.
Is an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a...
If you just need a visual double-whipped...
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet...
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics.
'Tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabree's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone...
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey.
Time to go!
Not just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
I'm sure you can.
You're right. I want to believe that. With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Well, cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say.
Now then.
No.
True.
Hold on.
Hey!
Hey there!
Hold on.
Most helpful.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
Think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
It's a story about a utopia.
A utopia?
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes. That mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Look at this.
Your pardon?
Yufa, and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. Brother, please permit...
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
I humbly plead on her behalf as well.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to...
I did not know she'd left anything behind.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named a land, much less. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name?
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Well then. What now? What now?
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
My power swells forth.
I see.
Just lovely. Just lovely.
Excuse me. That's right.
Just lovely.
What now? I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on...
Of course.
I've acquired a new ability. Sounds like a lovely time.